I don't mean to be weird, but I am. So I'm going to stand here for a moment and just look at you and take you in. Thank you so much for coming. I want to remember your faces when things get tough, because we know they do. Wow, the Brits really know how to throw a party. Wow, thank you so much. I was planning on, you see this hook here and that wire, I installed that earlier and I was planning on flying into you. For some reason, Andy and Omatola would not allow it. I can't imagine what could have gone terribly wrong. Since I couldn't walk in heels, I decided to wear combat boots. The kitten heels were lovely. They were red on the bottom, ladies, but alas, that didn't work out. I almost missed it today. So I am Heather Kennedy, and I write as Kathleen Kiddo for our international community. I am very pleased to be here among such esteemed company. I started writing out of a place of complete despair after a divorce and losing 5 friends, one in a terrible accident, and after being diagnosed and after learning my father was dying. I came to this place not knowing what was going to happen next. It was my little message in a bottle that I was just sending out. I didn't expect to get so many messages in a bottle back. And I'm thrilled about that, but I'm also saddened to know so many people suffer so much in silence. So if I seem a bit odd, it's true. You have to be a bit crazy to thrive and survive this disease. You have to go outside of your comfort zone. You have to do things differently and change everything. This is an unpredictable and merciless condition, a terrible bond we share. One moment I'll be dancing and boxing and singing, and I know I sound great in my head. I sound just like Steve Perry from Journey for 2 seconds in my mind. But then, of course, the next moment, I'm walking along any street, minding my own business. Suddenly, my body's like, nope, not today. You won't be walking anymore. Or, you have to go to the bathroom now. I'm wearing white pants. Great choice. And also, we don't know what's going to happen next, but nor does anyone around us. It's really tough for everyone. The dyskinetic fits, the trembling. I can still do about 60 pull-ups, but sometimes I can't tie my shoes. And like many of my sisters have echoed, and brothers, it's okay to not be okay. I learned this from Vicki Dillon, my roommate at the WPC. Boy, did I get lucky. Whew. Parkinson's is moving through wet cement. It's being held under the freezing water with your hands tied, wrapped in thick wool. It's the suit of heaviest, most cumbersome armor. PD is wearing white when you're not supposed to be wearing white. It's vivid nightmares replacing all your hopes and dreams. It's wearing combat boots because you couldn't wear the shoes, because you walk like Bambi on ice, and you haven't even had a drink yet. Everyone thinks you're drunk, and sometimes both things can be true. You may notice we're stiff and shaking, but it's really the depression and the anxiety and all the things that don't show that bring me to my knees. I've made a little film with a man named Anders. You may have heard of him. He's a filmmaker in Norway. It's a film that's a little dark because I'm talking about what cripples us. I'm impatient, I'm impulsive, the clock is moving at twice the speed it used to. So I want to get all this work out there now. I want to say to the world, now that I have your attention, look over here. I'll make gut mitochondria funny, I promise. I'll make depression interesting. I swear I will. I just want to get their attention for all of us. And I'll never stop. I take nothing for granted because this mountain at my gate is blocking everything. It's an imposing figure. It covers everything with this blanket of sadness. There's no way around it. I'm Sisyphus. I'm St. John of the Cross. And I'm tired. Mama's tired. My kids are tired of hearing I'm tired. I'll say I'm sick and they'll say, and tired, just like that old joke. They finished my sentences. So then I dance to It Takes Two and embarrass them around their friends. But that's another story. I'm in the chrysalis. I'm being dismantled, destroyed every minute. So this has been uplifting. Bye. No. Don't forget to take your pills. See ya. I have an extra Nupro patch if anybody wants to join me in my impulsivity. But really, sharing this experience is the easy part. Someone's like, aren't you afraid to get up there in front of everybody? No! I'm afraid of thinking. It's my thoughts that are driving me mad. It's my stinking thinking. I've come here to remind you all, and I say remind you because you know this, thoughts aren't real. Stories are just stories. And we love to cycle at night when we're not sleeping. Is anybody? Anybody? You know, we're all living on borrowed time. We have to make the best of the resources we have available in any moment. Just this morning, I put body lotion in my hair. I put my hair product on my body, and I said, this is going to be a terrible day. And I went, oh, not so fast. This is when I remember each of your faces. It's not a terrible day. It's a very good day. It's a very good day to be alive. And however it unfolds is how it's supposed to be unfolding. Let's let that happen. I wonder what's going to happen next. I'm really excited about that. So age does have its benefits. The experience of recognizing that nothing's perfect and that all this outdated and useless thinking is not helpful to anyone. So just pause and ask, is this true? Is this real? Where are my feet? Am I breathing? That's real. Now is real. And, you know, I'm like, hey, welcome back, depression. Welcome back, anxiety. Can you take a seat in the back today? We're going to have a little fun. Because it's always going to be around. You can't get rid of it. So I just want to say my contribution are these films and my writing. My contribution is small, but together we have this really big voice. We can change the face of Parkinson's. I know that we can do this together. I want to thank Andy and Omatola and Jenna and all these fierce advocates. I can't believe how much work we've been doing together. I'm a little stunned, actually. I'm overcome often enough, and I can't read my writing because I have micrographia. The Insight for Parkinson's people, thank you so much. I can't believe all the different hands that make all these events happen. We need each other. It's so good to see people for real. You're real. When I get knocked sideways, I'm going to remember your faces. So over one weekend, 2 people made a short film about depression. One weekend. Anders took this film and ran with it, put it together, pieced it, and I wanted to share it with you for the first time today. It's called A Mountain at My Gate. But before I turn it on, I just want to say one more thing. Thank you. Thank you to the caregivers and the partners and the lovers and family and friends. You helped make this happen too. Supporting someone with Parkinson's and loving us makes all the difference in the world. Love is the alchemist. It's the ultimate health. It's the ultimate medicine. I can work out all day long, but if I don't have love and if I don't feel love, it's a little less effective. So I intend to die deeply in love and a little drunk on life and surrounded by people I love, and so far so good. And for now, I'll keep making these films and contributing what I can and making the most of the time I have left to be mobile. And I look forward to seeing you at the next event. And without further ado, Mr. DJ.
Jolene, 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 don't take my man just because you can. Eyes are green and something red hair. Something, something.
People say, oh, you look great, you look fine. What's wrong? You're thin. Oh, I wish I looked like you. Can we trade bodies? Be careful what you wish for.
Why do you seem so down? It's going to be okay.
You're a warrior. Look at you go. See, you can do this. This is no problem. Are you okay? I used to play the violin. I could play so easily in the vibrato. What do you mean you didn't sleep? It takes so long. Can you be a little quicker? Do you need some help? You have Parkinson's? You're too young. Are you drunk? You're not yet 40 and you've been diagnosed with a brain condition, a degenerative and progressive chronic brain disease. What are you going to do next? They tell you to exercise. There's deep brain stimulation. We could have our head cut open while we're awake and electrodes planted in our brain. We can take lots of pills that help us move. They also hit the pleasure reward centers. Dopamine. Pleasure reward centers. We need dopamine. I see a mountain at my gate. I feel like life is going too fast, a blur, and I can't keep up. I keep slipping. I want to stomp around and scream. Warrior. I might take too long in the bathroom. I might take too long in the checkout line. I can't get change out of my purse sometimes. Or I'm not getting out of the way fast enough and people want to run me over with their carts. I used to be that person, that impatient person. I will never pound on a bathroom door ever again. I don't see people the same way. I can see their wounds a little better. And I'm grateful. Life is magic. It's magical. It's crazy. It's unpredictable. I can see the mountain at my gate, just like everybody else. And sometimes I wonder, when it's my time, will I see Tom Isaacs and Muhammad Ali? I'm not crying for me, I'm crying for all these lives, especially the younger lives. People just don't know. I didn't know. Just give me that one thing I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
Thank you for being here.